Hi, welcome back. In this session, I'm going to be taking us through the operational expenses, right? Now, let me first load the operational expenses table. Again, remember we're using I'm doing it on the mobile screen, which is same as what you're going to be doing. Seeing when you are using the software, right? Okay, so this is the expense page, right? As you can see, it shows you payment from, expenses from, if not possibly your period of startup till a particular time in the current year, right? But you can also filter your own period as you want, right? I won't go into much of this now. And then also select the expense channel, which your business, you want to filter, or you leave it as all sub expense channel, which means it will filter for you everything you've been doing, right? So if you go down here, you'll see all your expenses that you've entered. And the good thing with our application is we ensure to make it grouped so that, for example, as you can see, you're seeing all our expenses for the current fiscal year 2025. Current fiscal year 2025. If you want to see more, you select this. I think I could just make it 100, right? See down, this for 2024, right? And also it filters by month, right? By month, and then all the items you experience for that month. Okay, so this is your expense table. If you want to now see more, you click on this blue button that has a plus in it. It will open now this is the expense name, the description. This is the code for it. This is what it costs you, and then this is expense date. Now, if you want to make any alteration, you click on this button here to show you the view, the edit, and the delete. Okay. Now, that is for that page. Now, if you want to add a new expense, you go back to the menu and then click on Add Operational Expense. We call it operational because we know that it's an expense you run daily in your place of business. Excuse me. In your place of business, for example, your utility bills are part of your operational expense. Salaries are part of your operational expense. All the maintenance you do are all part of your operational expense, right? So you want to enter a new operational expense, you click on the description here, select the if it's a sales or if it's a service. This is assuming that you're operating the two, because we assume that anyone who is operating some people who operates service business also have some sales beside. So this is if it's a sales expense, you select sales. If it's a service expense, you select service, right? Then you enter the amount. Sorry, you enter the amount here, and then the sub channel, which means for example, what that expense covers, right? Now, if you can also enter yours, there's a space somewhere to enter yours. I'm going to show us as we progress. Enter the amount, enter the date. Now, if for example, in a particular day or a particular period, you had more than one expense, instead of just entering them once and you enter and then you save, you can as well click on Add a new row, enter under expense, right? So even if you have up to 10, you add all of them before you click on Save Expense. That's how good this is. You don't add one and then come back again. So you just add, if you have 10 expenses per day or per time, even if you had one I have 5 in the morning, another 5 in the afternoon, and half 5 in the evening, which is about 15. You can enter them. That is, if you have not entered at all earlier, right? So this is far better than you you enter the first one, then you click save, and then you come back again, right? Okay, so that is how to enter the your expenses, and then this takes you back. But again, now let's start from, we talked about your expense type here. Sorry, you talked about your expense sub channel here. Now, before you begin entering your stuff, you have to first prepare your expense model. By that I mean you enter your expense types. You enter your expense type depending on the kind of business you do. Now here I've created examples of what I mean expense type. Maybe the capital expenditure, which I doubt. Are they fixed? I doubt. So in most cases they are all operating expense. But peradventure you have yours that is not included here. You can always use this box and add. Right now, after adding your expense, you can also now come to expense channel. Expense channel means what exactly is it? Is it salaries? Is it maintenance? Is it all of that? You put them here, right? Now, when I say salary, remember I said salary, right? I said salary. Now, you put that here, and okay, which then you select the category under which it belongs, right? You put the salary here, or maintenance, right? Now, maintenance is a general name. Now, if maybe you want to talk about generator maintenance, that all of that now comes under sub channel, right? They come under sub channel. So having entered your channel name, like I said, salaries, maintenance, utility bills, right? Then you come to sub channel, right? Now in sub channel, you, for example, to enter a sub channel, use this button here. In sub channel, for example, salaries. January salary is a sub channel. February salary is a sub channel. Now, if we talk about maintenance, you have generator maintenance, you have AC maintenance, you have computer maintenance. So you don't just bottle all, and put as maintenance. No, let the system filter them, or you group them for you, so that you know exactly which channel under which your money was spent on. Remember when I talked about the table, I showed us, quite a number of grouping. This is where you do all of that, right? This is where you do all of that. So now the next is under still after having entered your expense channel. Now then is when you now start entering your expenses, right? By coming to add operational expenses, right? But when you are adding your operational, the only two things you select, here are just your sales or services, or the sub X, because each of these sub channels are already tied to their various channel, right? So you don't need to select that anymore, right? It has made it work easy. So in the course of you now viewing your expenses, you come to want to do a comprehensive viewing of your expenses. You come to monthly expense report, and there you see quite a comprehensive report, right? Now for January, you see how much you spent. For February, for March, for April, all of that. You see, that tells you what you spent money for at the end of the month. Okay. Now, if you have a PC and you want to print them out, you can use this button here to do that. Okay. So I'm sure with this, you're able to understand how to use the expense model. Now, this shows you the total for as you use a system. If you have any question, or if you have any addition, maybe you have a feature you want us to add to the system, please feel free to contact us, right? You can even send us a WhatsApp. We'll discuss it and also share with others. If it's a priority need, we make it come up very soon. But if not, we add it to the upgrade list and add it at a later time. Okay, so thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video.